In vast warehouses, systematic and pricey stockpiling is now underway, costing hundreds of millions of pounds, and all in case of a no-deal Brexit. In West Bromwich, Jason Warrer is a wholesaler running a £200 million food and drink business.
Well, I think mainly it's the uncertainty. The difficulty is we're right up to the wire now.
Here they're spending millions building up vast reserves in case of disruption.
We're talking huge quantities here. 4 or 5 extra weeks of stock could translate to something in the region of 300, 400, 500 pallets.
We've seen the food industry's own Brexit survey findings. Almost 70% of companies are stockpiling in case of a no-deal exit from the EU. Around 3/4 have deployed staff on contingency plans for a disorderly Brexit. And 10% say a no-deal would mean serious risk of redundancies, even a potential threat to the existence of companies. An insider at one leading supermarket says £250 million is now set aside for its Brexit plans. And Majestic Wines told us it stockpiled 1 million extra bottles worth £8 million in case of disruption. In Beminster, Rebecca Verco is manager of a tea bag manufacturers. Firms fear increased paperwork as well as tariffs on imports and exports. Here they've hoarded the equivalent of 250 million extra tea bags.
We've been stockpiling, so we've been bringing in ingredients, been bringing in raw materials and making sure we've got enough so that we can then double our stockpiling in the UK and in Europe on both sides of the border.
In Greater Manchester, Jed Futter is a former supermarket executive advising grocery suppliers on price rises. Firms are spending millions on these preparations with cost implications for shoppers.
Ultimately, this is going to have an impact on shelf for the customer. So the price of food, depending on the category, will be increasing over these next few months. We're already seeing it in some categories already. So the customers will be paying more money for their food.
The industry hasn't seen stockpiling on this scale for decades, a measure of just how seriously they take the risk of a no-deal Brexit. Chris Choi, ITV News.